Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 26 of my Empire campaign. Last time we spent a lot of time preparing to rush to Bretonia's aid, and seeing as Wulfric is taking his sweet bloody time, I guess we'll have to do a little bit more, you know, preparation. Has anyone triple checked the stocks of winter socks for the troops? No? Well, that's something that's going to be vital in the temperate climes of northern Bretonia, so count them again in the dark. I'll send Bob to do it. He's blind and terrible at counting beyond the number of fingers and toes he has. So, 4. Look, I fully understand that time is of the essence, but I don't want my troops' delicate feet to get even the slightest bit chilly. It's just not worth the risk. What if one of them comes down with feeling a bit under the weather and it slows us down and we arrive late? Right? Good. Okay. Just fucking hurry up, Wulfric. Jesus Christ. Chaos God's paying you by the fucking hour. Jesus. Right.
I am ready. Are you?
Well, we're getting there. Eventually. We might actually get... I need to do some more recruiting, to be honest. I need to... Right. So, Balthazar, I think we get rid of... I think it's quite like the Sterling's Revenge. I quite like them. Do I get rid of Pestle and Mortar? Is it time for Pestle to finally be put out to... I was going to say stud, but that's not what mortars do. I don't know, get chucked in a river? That's what happens to supermarket trolleys, isn't it? So you generally find them. Is that where you find a mortar? Probably not. Anyway, so I don't know. Is mortars good? I mean, mortars good. Hellblaster volley cannons better? Maybe? Upgrade Pestle and Mortar? Maybe. And also, I want to... You know what? I quite like this army. I mean, I know that the Pistoliers are a little bit, like... iffy, but... oh, I don't know. Does... Okay, well, Theodore, you've got a skill point. We're going to pop that in... What's your melee attack? Yeah, let's go with Deadly Blade. Sure, let's do that. Okay. So, does the skills of Theodore, which I was going to look at while I was doing this and then completely forgot to. Do we have any armour? No. No armour. Does this... It says Swordsman. I think it's just Swordsman, isn't it? Probably not also, despite the fact they have swords... Great swords. Probably not them as well. So, I guess keeping the swordsman is quite good. Because, I mean, like guys like this, they've got 56 melee defense, right? For some reason, Sigmar's sons don't have them. I'm assuming that's because they don't get the benefit of Theodore's skills, potentially. But you get... How many defense points do you get per... Right, you get 1. So, technically, they would have 58 melee defense. Plus the 5 from the gold chevron skill, which we don't have yet, but will. I mean, they're going to have a lot of melee defense. And their armor's actually very, very good. They've just got good stats. They're just good units. I mean, I just kind of like them, so I might keep them. I like the Pistoliers as well, because we've had them a long time. And they've got 61 missile damage. What the tits? Okay, sure. Well...
Let us begin.
And you guys have got 51 missile damage, which is just fucking ridiculous. But I love it, so that's...
Summon the Elector Counts.
Exactly. I mean, we would. Many of them are dead.
Who calls?
I do.
By Sigma's will.
Oh, will you... Come on, Wolfram.
I refuse.
Oh, come on, Wolfram. Wolfram. Be a lad, Wolfram. Be a bloody lad. Come on, join in. Come in and join the big old family. We can get another army. Think of that. Wolfram. Wolfram. Damn it, Wolfram. Oh, finally. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I mean, oh, no. Too late. Wulfric. Okay, well, never mind. We will avenge them.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Hey Boris, what's going on, buddy? Defensive Alliance. Oh. Alright. I'll take that, because it might help with getting you on board. I need to get Ostland to stop killing everyone. Although they do provide an effective defense against marauders, so I might keep them for a bit. Oh, son of a bit. Honest to God, literally just here for cash, has been stabbed by Sly? By Grotzlik. Honestly, 1 minute he's conjuring for a children's party, the next minute one of the children has jumped up and slit his throat. I don't know. Right, this is getting out of hand now. Come on. Alberich, you need to come over here and sort this issue out for us. 50% chance. Come on, you got this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I will not obey.
Nope, you didn't do it. Well, good
Show
attempt.
me the accused.
By which I mean fucking terrible. Okay, now obviously we've arrived somewhat late for the attack. For the defense of Bretonnia, and that's obviously crushing. Very disappointing. But oh, you need one more turn.
I command here.
Can we take on Wulfric with it? I reckon we can.
What?
I reckon we can. So we're going to scooch over
Bring me
here.
to my men. Yes.
Lay a little ambush. Are we at war with? Yeah, we are at war. Because yeah, obviously we took Marienburg, which I then renamed to Marienburg. Because I'm smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. Or do I? Ralph, you are... what do I want to call you? Like something derogatory, like... I don't know. Peon. Number 3. Like, not even number 1. Number 3. You're third down the pecking order. Enjoy! So we lost literally just here for cash. That's quite irritating. What we can do, though, is we can get Supreme Patriarch Balthazar Gelt over here. That's then going to complete that part of the quest. Oh, we've got another quest. Hang on. Where are we? There we go. Right. Blah 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 blah. Right. So now we've got the staff of we got the staff of Volons. So we got miscast, base chance reduction, winds of magic increase 25. That's huge. Melee defense and attack. We have magical attacks. We get +2 to recruit rank for battle wizards, and we also get an ability to increase our power, recharge rate, and reserves, which is excellent. And we've also got the quest to start the Cloak of Molten Metal. Dwarf lore reveals synergies between alchemy and the manufacture of black powder. With the raw materials and key knowledge in place, Gelt sends word ahead to Altdorf to repair his laboratories whilst he rides for the capital. So we've done that. It seems like the process of transmutation is dangerously unpredictable. Gelt's experiments triggered an explosion in which he barely survived. He's a veteran of such occurrences, however. His first-hand experience of the forces involved gives him an insight into an artifact that may reduce the risk. Indeed. Indeed. I mean, sure. Why not? Why the hell not? Do I want to... I kind of like them, but Hellblaster... But, I mean... If I were to get another general up, how much would that cost me? 3,958 just for the general. Right.
Volkmar.
Oh, you know what?
I am ready. Are you?
Good job, guys. But you're retired from the service because I want Hellblaster volley guns.
Wind
Yes.
of Shammon.
Oh yes, Hellblaster bloody volley guns.
So
It's the way forward. It's the future. Mortars, just yesterday's news, really, and now it's all about the mortar. I don't care about you, so you can just live here. Thanks. Just go and live down by Wissenberg. Yep, go find the light there. Okay, Avaland, we could upgrade you. Is there anywhere else we can get cash, though? Could do that. Could do that. That's going to give us a bit more money. How's the doors doing at Karakungor? got that under control. They've got the gold smelter there. They're making 1,200 monies. They have managed to push the greenskins back. The greenskins are massing again. But the dwarves have lots of armies in the area. So I have... Oh, look at all this. They've got like 3.5 stacks-ish. Oh, this is going to go great. I'll take Black Crag. I'll get that gold mine as well. Thorgrim's up here, although I don't think he really needs to be, because there's not really much threat to the north at the moment. Kislev are quite strong still. Ostland is doing okay. Can we get you guys?
Welcome, my countrymen.
Why is it worse? I would love to know how this is decided. Like in Paradox games, it tells you, okay, the reason they don't want to confederate is because of X. Or, you know, take a treaty or whatever. In Total War, it's just like, it's a red hand now. Why? What's changed, Wolfram? What the fuck has changed? Nothing. I've got a bigger army now. And somehow, that's worse. I do not understand. I just do not understand. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we're going to need to wait one turn there. Recruiting there. Elspeth is on her way, or at least she should be. Did I move her, or is she going to move at the end of the turn? I think I moved her. I kind of forgot I was at war with Kemmler, didn't I? Damn it. Okay, well, there's no point fighting that. You're going to sack it or you're going to capture it. Okay, well, actually, although that's a little bit annoying, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. I completely forgot. I thought we weren't at war with Kemmler for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, because, you know, the big red health bars and cross swords really should have been somewhat of a hint, but I was kind of focused on killing Bulfric, and so for some reason hadn't twigged. And the Silver Host, I don't even know where you... Wait, are you down? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Volkmar the Grim.
What we can do though
is
really fuck these guys up. So we're going to go and attack. We're going to lay siege to Marienburg. Wait, are they outside the city? What? Alright, guess I'll just retake it then.
Sigmar be praised.
Sure, whatever. Why are you going... Oh, because you can't get through... Okay, if I attack you, you can't retreat because you're marching. Now, that might mean that Karl comes in from behind, but I think that's generally going to be okay. We can wipe out, what was it, Volker and Kemmler at the same time. Win! Started in a terrible position here with the enemy army approaching directly on our flank down a hill, which means we can't really use our guns, so we're going to charge in. Absolute carnage already. Blood Knights charging in. We do have lots of great swords though, that should help, although they are racking up the kills. More knights charging in. Ow. Little bit of shades over there. We do have lots of flagellants on the flank. The handgunners moving into position. There's the Luminarch. Meanwhile, Karl's force moving up. And there's the main army. Ugh. I mean, we've left a big... That is a big bit of shades chunk of damage right there. There's Kemmler. Kemmler and Volkmar going toe-to-toe. And there's Krell. Krell's turned up. Sending people flying. We've taken a lot of damage so far. Our guns are able to fire over the head into the Crypt Horrors. That's good. We do have units held in reserve just in case we need them. Over on the other flank, lots and lots of undead. This is a lot of undead. Flagellants battering them away. God, it's absolute. This is just a meat grinder. Absolute meat grinder. Karl's force is moving up into position. We've got the Reichsguard units, Zintlers, Doobie-Doos, those guys. In come the Hellblaster volley guns. There is Thomas, the steam tank engine. He's a very useful engine for kicking your ass. Absolutely, there he goes. And some of the enemy army has decided to head towards Karl's force, but also some of it is heading towards the rear of this army, which is still engaged and still fighting for its life. Helmet's legged it, useless bastard. And poor Carol, so they've got this trickster shard, so we're constantly exploding whenever we cast magic, which is painful. It's very nasty. Pendulum. That worked out quite well. I feel like we've kind of got the upper hand, but these units coming to attack our rear, not particularly good. Plus, we don't really have anyone to deal with their characters. We've got Kemmler. We've also got Krell. Krell's just wandering around murdering everyone. Nothing can stop him. We're sending Flagellants in to help. Some of these Blood Knights were really eager to break through our line for some reason. They took a lot of damage doing it, but equally, ow. Okay, now we need to deal with some of these units that are coming to engage us. Meanwhile, Karl's force, some of the Reichsguard are fighting skeleton zombies and all that kind of stuff. Master Necromancer and a Necromancer over here. The Blood Knights carving their way through the Reichsguard, no problem.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
I mean, they are vampires. We need some help over there, basically. Over here, Zintler's Reichsguard chopping their way there. Oh, look at all these kills. This is good. And our infantry moving up to assist. And there goes Karl and Holy Popcorn charging towards, I believe, the Necromancer, the Master Necromancer. And also his little friend, who's just a Necromancer. We're going to target the Hellstorm rocket, Hellblaster volley guns to help out the Reichsguard. The enemy army has, and you can see this is just an absolute mess over here. There's just undead everywhere. We're trying to keep them away from the mortars, which we have managed to successfully do. So keeping these ghouls away. Helmet's trying to survive against a Banshee and not doing very well. You got this, Helmet. Come on. Come on, Helmet. Helmet, you got this. Come on, get her. He's not doing great. It's pretty much on a knife edge over here. We're doing our best. But fortunately, Thomas the steam tank is here, murdering everyone. Just ramming ghouls left, right and centre. 69 kills, the sexiest amount of kills. Now he's up to 70 kills. That guy went flying miles. Just, I mean, the ghouls are literally going to do nothing. Nothing here. Absolute carnage. Good job, Thomas. Excellent work. The Flagellants are slowly getting the upper hand against these crit ghouls. And the nice thing about the Flagellants, of course, they just die to a man. They don't run away. There's just bodies everywhere. Absolute carnage. We do still have quite a mass of Flagellants over here, backed up by one or two great swords. They're trying to deal with Krell. Krell is slowly losing health. There's Volkmar helping out as well. The enemy army is starting to crumble away, fortunately, because we don't really have many units left here. They're just about going to reach the mortars. Oh, just at the last moment, the skeletons collapse. Heinrich and a vampire lady fighting some Flagellants, but he's just going to drop dead. He doesn't have an army anymore.
Look out, spellcaster!
Well, that was significantly harder than I thought it was going to be, but we did win. Look at that, 100 kills for Thomas the Steam Tank. What a hard-working engine he is. Let's take replenishments. Yeah, I think replenishment. Although, wait, whoa, how did you? Ooh, we got away.
You disappoint
I mean, you don't have much left. You had a lot. I should have checked his army beforehand. I kind of glanced over it and didn't really check. But yeah, that's quite nasty.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Exactly. Let's. Wow, they had a lot of characters.
Yield.
They had a lot of characters. Holy popcorn! Holy shit! It's got a skill point, and we're going to go wild-eyed with you and Volkmar. Grand Shield of Faith. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. It's a tempter. I don't often end up defending. You don't often end up... so let's... The Work of God, missile resistance. Not going to have much considering we're fighting mostly vampires. Let's go for Grand Shield of Faith because that's going to give us some damage resistance. Can't go wrong with that. Helmet, you are bloody useless. Absolute garbage. So you can have Wound Maker to try and make it up to us. And I'm wondering if we can maybe like lure in, because I think Kemmler, he doesn't have anywhere to go now. He's a bit stuffed, so he's going to have to try and come back. That means he's going to have to come back through us. We also lost the rank in Marienburg, so we're going to have to replace that. Son of a bitch. But Grungzint, we could potentially take Grungzint. I probably don't want to actually take it. I might just raise it, because it's going to have a lot of vampiric corruption. Not really worth the effort. Elspeth is going to calm down here, and Albrich. Can we get Grotslick? Come on, come on! I believe in you.
I trust no man.
Nice, good work, Albrich. You got this. I keep meaning to put him in Elspeth's army, and I keep forgetting. Let's go with silver bullets. Let's do silver bullets. And I also want to get another Witch Hunter, don't I? Yes, I do. Imperious or Tough? Wait, do you...
Chosen of Sigmar.
Do you do anything for ranking up Flagellants? No, you don't. I thought for a minute he like buffed up Witch Hunters or something, but no. Maybe if you have him as your starting lord, potentially. But starting at level 5 isn't too bad. We're going to grab Bon Jovi. Put Kammer.
The nation calls.
It does indeed. It does indeed. And you're going to learn how to... Ooh, you know what? Damage walls. And block armies. And be a specialist. Bring your costs down a wee bit. Do I have... Okay, we're upgrading there. We could... We've done that. I could knock that down. Not sure if it's worth it. We do need walls here though, so we'll grab those, and let's get the orchards as well so we can get some more wine on the go, because I think we can probably sell that, so that's going to be quite useful. Income's not too bad. It'll be better when literally just Moneybags comes back. Lazy git. How long does it take to recover from being shanked repeatedly in the kidney? Hey? Hey? What does he want? Being wrapped in bubble wrap?
Friends of the Empire, come.
Hey, Kropka. You want military access? Sure. I don't think it's going to come up, but sure.
You are not welcome in my court, yet here you are.
Yet here you are. I think you've lost a lot of your strength. You want a peace treaty now? I'm going to say no. What are you going to do? What you going to do? Oh, you've got actually quite a few armies. Oh, hello. That's not quite how I expected that to go, but I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess we'll just have to kill Wulfric. No biggie.
The nation calls.
Okay, so Field Warden. Okay, yeah, we're under siege. Jafar's back. Ah, bloody Jafar. And he's not too far from Elspeth.
The heavens guide us.
That was a joke.
Action.
Just in case anyone wasn't sure. We've also got improved heavy weapons. That's going to come in useful. What do we want next? Armour for you guys. Veteran gunners. Reload time reduction. Yes, I want firing drills. Packing a wallop when they strike artillery crews are also measured on their firing rates. The faster the better. That's what she said.
It is good to see fellow
Oh,
sons
come
of
on,
the
Wolfram.
Empire this day. What? Yes?
Hockland,
Do
do you
not
want
waste
to...
my time with petty talk.
Come
Make your
on.
offer and be done.
God, what?
Welcome, my countrymen.
Military alliance?
Disagree with that?
Alright, sure, whatever. Let's check attitudes. So...
Your tribute, thrall, for it is a privilege to be in my presence. Never.
Give me a fucking trade agreement, you bandage prick. Okay, so I've got agents all over the place. This is appalling. Absolutely appalling. And we're also under siege, but I think that's because they didn't see Volkmar.
You know nothing.
Although, to be honest, I don't really think they've got much of a chance anyway.
Volkmar the Grim.
I mean, I could be wrong. But if I move up...
I am Volkmar, not some peasant.
Shut up,
following
Volkmar.
Sigmar's path.
Okay, we do that. Really? You really think that? I disagree. I don't... Really? Are you sure? I mean, alright. I'll take that. Guys, going the wrong... That's it. That's the better. That's it. Run towards me. There we go. I mean, I want you to run towards me. I'm not sure if that's the best option for you, because... yeah, no, I'd definitely go with probably not being the best option. Okay, so the Norse Gun Army is, I'm going to be honest, tiny and insignificant. I'm not overly concerned about this. They do have a lot of skin wolves, but I've already got a tactic for the skin wolves, and so that should be fine. They do have some mammoths. They've got a couple of mammoths. I guess that's, you know, it's okay. We've got some characters. I mean, there's nothing really here that's particularly scary, especially because they've just thrown one of their Marauder units directly into my guns, and they're getting absolutely wrecked.
We'll be back.
Will you, though? I'd be surprised if you were.
No.
Doodles. Okay, well, that's happening. We've got Harwolf Bjorn Gulfson. And a Marauder Chief. You know what? If I ever play a Marauder campaign again, I'm going to name every character after items in IKEA. That's what I'm going to do. Here come the mammoth. Oh, he's a big lad. He's an ugly lad. He's got stitches all over him. He's been in some scraps. He's been in some fights. And yep. Volkmar's army has moved up into position. So we've got flagellants on this flank. There's the mortars. We've got the Luminarch. And then Karl's army's over here. We've got the Hellblaster volley guns. And backed up by swordsmen. There's Karl and Holy Popcorn in the front. So far, so good. So we've got some Marauder horsemen with throwing axes. There. I'm concentrating my fire on the Feral Mammoth because that's probably the main issue at the moment. He's big, he's tusky, he's a big old issue. And yeah, buddy. Yeah, not with a few cannonballs through you though. So I don't know why these guys are moving so slowly. Like, they seem to be coming in two waves, and I don't entirely understand why. Considering these guys came into... oh, well, it doesn't matter. Either way, these skin wolves charging towards our line. Straight towards the Hellblaster volley guns. It's going to work out not well for them, I'm going to be honest. Although, you know, they're doing okay. Got the knights on our flank, just in case we need them. Mammoth is getting closer. Skin wolves charging through a hail of gunfire. Looks like they are going to reach us. Jesus Christ.
Don't give them an inch.
Okay, Holy Popcorn's getting stuck in there. Looks like they are routing almost immediately. Off they go. Meanwhile, the Mammoth has been locked in place by the Templehof Luminarch. So he can't move, so he's getting peppered with shots. We've got 3 units of skin walls flanking around the flank. And we're going to move some of our flagellants into position. Backed up by the handguns. That worked last time, it'll work again. Okay, so this first wave hasn't worked out very well. Let's get a Luminarch shot right up this Feral Mammoth's bottom. Excellent. And the flagellants are going to keep the skin walls at bay while the handgunners just whittle them down. Excellent. Excellent work. Okay, second wave is incoming. The Mammoth is coming back though. He's out of control. He was out of control until he got hit by the Luminarch shot, and then he went, actually, you know what, I'm going to leave, thanks. So when I said I had a tactic for the skin walls, the tactic was throw flagellants at them and then use handguns to pick them off. I mean, it's probably not a plan the flagellants would be 100% behind, but these guys are mostly psychotic bastards, so they'd probably be okay with that, actually. So that unit's legging it and getting picked off by handguns. The Skinwolf Werekin is coming back. The Mammoth is dead. Got some Skinwolves. Oh, Armoured Skinwolves. They're coming back to the fight. Charging towards the Rites Guard. Have I noticed them? I can't remember. They break before they actually get shatter, in fact, before they even get into range. Okay, second wave incoming. We've got some Marauder Champions. We've got another Feral Mammoth, and there's Wulfric himself being backed up by a Marauder Chieftain. They've also got a Shaman there on foot, and another Werekin. While that's happening, the Skin Walls chewing through the Flagellants, but of course Flagellants will happily die to a man, so it's not too much of an issue. And our tactic of letting them eat their fill of the Flagellants has actually worked quite well. It's actually worked quite well. Okay, the second wave is heading towards Karl's army. We've actually got the Marauders who said we'll be back, actually are coming back, to be fair to them. 3 of them, not very many. That you got, you know, I have to give it to them. They did exactly what they said they were going to do. That's follow through there. Okay, cannonballs missing. Thomas the steam tank missing his shots. Not a very useful engine, or at least not a very accurate one. Luminarch shot coming in as well. Wulfric sees that and is like, you little shit, I'm going to get you. So leaves the main force and heads after Volkmar's army. The War Mammoth is not going to be stopped, so Karl and Holy Popcorn get thrown. Well, Karl goes flying. Look at him. Holy Popcorn, though, just stands there, takes it. What a man. What a man, what a man. What a mighty good man. Karl's coming back. Shoot it. Bring it down. Bring it down. What, a feral war mammoth is against Sigmar's teachings? I didn't really think they were that specific, but okay. The Rites Guard charged in against these Marauders. They're dealt with. Marauder Champions legging it. What happened to those other Marauder Champions? I'm kind of interested to find out. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wulfric got quite close to the handgunners before he was locked in place by the Luminarch, and now he's just getting filled full of bullets and wondering where he went wrong in life, I imagine. Bye, Wulfric. Now, to me, that didn't feel like that auto-resolve was as accurate as it could be. What we're going to do is... Ooh, a Talisman of Preservation. That's nice. We're going to take the experience, because it's also going to make people happy who don't like the Norskans, which is, let's be honest, most people. And Karl's got more charge bonus, and he's a campaigner. Excellent. Now, what I want to do is, if I can, just out of range, I want to get Balthazar into this province, because he, well, I mean, the replenishment isn't too bad, actually. I guess because we've got Holy Popcorn here. Because Balthazar obviously has Lothir, Lothir has lots of bonuses for replenishment in... So he gets 20% replenishment in armies for the local owned region, which is great and would help us replenish. What's this? Only acts on targets when in area. +8 leadership. Constant. Yeah, alright. No harm in getting that. Who did we, oh, no. Oh, no. No, Jafar was in this army, wasn't he? Yes, he wasn't in Elspeth's army.
By the comet.
The comet comes.
Come on, Jafar, hurry up. You're level 27. You're actually quite useful. I don't want you to die. I want you in me army. I guess you can cast thunderbolts at people? Sure. Sure. Makes sense. Just wondering if there's anything in the sea, but no, there's not. Can use, I guess, if maybe we can, like, sneak up on... I do have an army there. That's not a very scary army. You did that thing where you can't...
Even Nagash had limits.
Why are you not taking replenishment damage? Attrition, even. Why are you not? I guess I don't really care. Carol, you can have Arcane Conduit, because that's going to give us more winds of magic.
Yes.
And Carl is going to get Imperial Gunnery, because that's going to give us more ammo and missile damage for our Hellblaster volley guns. Oh, bloody love them.
Judgment ready.
And Albrich, I kind of want you over here. One, to combat the Vampiric Corruption, and also to keep an eye on what old Waldekir zu Krugheim is up to, because we need to deal with him. We should be able to... Should we clean that out? I think we can probably do that.
Just war.
It's fine. Takes the replenishment.
Let's go.
Dealt with him. Healing potion. Not bad. I could... Grungzint doesn't really... Oh, are you allies?
Prince and Emperor.
Careful now. To summon me is all but an invitation to join my horde.
Oh, so the garrison actually helped them out. But it's now dead. So I can actually just sack it.
Moving off.
Thank you. I'll take that. And then I'll head back to Marienburg.
I command here.
And Boris has got a new skill point, which we're going to pop in regrowth, I think. So that's looking pretty good. We sacked Grungzint, got a bit of cash. We've got 10k at the moment. I wonder if there's any, like, buildings we can upgrade. Oh, we could upgrade Averheim. But I do want to get defences here. And at Eschen. We can't do that right now. We could get the Temple of Sigmar to get that Vampiric Corruption down. We could do that here as well. Let's do that, because I feel like this place has more problems with Vampiric Corruption than this one does for some... Oh, right, because we're next to Karakadrin, so that actually helps out. Good. So we can get the Vampiric Corruption down there. That'll be all happy. The dwarves are doing very well. Where's Thorgrim? Oh, Thorgrim's down here. He's going to deal with that. We do have a couple... We've got Hack and Grimgor Ironhide. They kind of have been dueling across the borders here. They did manage to defeat Belagar. But I think the dwarves have the upper hand here. And once they've recruited some more armies, they should be heading south with any luck. Zvorak is somehow still... Characters 5. Does this give public order? No. What the hell are they getting from characters then? Oh well. Don't worry too much about that. It's not that much of a concern. I should just accept that the AI doesn't really ever have public order issues. I guess if it did, it would be constantly taking rebellions, but still, it does sort of reduce the amount of options you have available, unfortunately, because it's very hard to get a new province to rebel. But there we are. Okay, so next time we're going to be heading finally to go and liberate... I say liberate, obviously we're going to occupy Corone and probably burn Grungs into the ground, get Balthazar over here, Elspeth as well, and then we can start our attack on Kemmler. Although, actually, Kemmler's actually in not a great position. He's lost his main armies. Looks like he's desperately cobbling together forces all over the place. But if we can get the momentum, we should be able to start taking some of these settlements, especially Albrich and Bon Jovi. Whatever his name is. Yeah, Bon Jovi is going around knocking down walls. That should make our life a lot easier. If we can secure the north over here, we might actually be able to get...
The chieftains want pillaging and plunder, but I just want to kill you.
Well, that's fair enough. Right, yeah, so that's a slight problem. It does look like, bloody hell, the High Elves are doing quite well. Have they taken Nagarond? Holy shit, they have. High Elves have taken Nagarond, although Malekith has taken some of their territory as well. It's a bit... They're exchanging houses like I did in my Lothir campaign. Or in this case, empires, but it does look like Malekith is a bit on the back foot. Apparently so. Okay, good. So that makes my life a little bit easier. Actually, can I get...
At your service. I am the defender of Ulfwan.
Military alliance?
Understood.
Thank you. Take that. So how does that make our objectives look at the moment? So we still need Hochland, Midland, and Talabecland. And we need to spawn Archaon and then beat the shit out of him. But otherwise, looking pretty good. I reckon if we can take Bretonnia, that should put us enough that we can then confederate with some of these guys, I hope. Maybe.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Is it? Good. Good, because you don't want to confederate with me, do you?
Come then. Only Sigma's
Military alliance?
I'll ignore that.
Okay, well, let's... We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. But that's going to have to wait until next time, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Empire campaign.